Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having the most incredible Tuesday. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms and a lot of love, a lot of light, and a lot of joy and happiness. I'm grateful you guys are here. You guys, we have so much to talk about today. So I just posted a video about Ethan Klein getting canceled basically, and he said some comments about being a top or bottom, but now we have some more fresh tea, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. It is my birthday tomorrow, so if you want to send me a well wish, make sure you subscribe, and also I want you to have a great day. That for me will make my day. Okay, you guys, so listen, yesterday we talked about Ethan Klein being somewhat kind of insensitive. I'm just gonna find the there we go. He was being very insensitive. I will link the video down below so you guys can see it. But long story short, he was being very insensitive with the whole issue of top or bottom and why it's inappropriate to ask a gay person what they are, what their preference is. Unless, I mean, listen, I always say this, like if you're a friend of mine and you're so interested in knowing who the fuck is the top or bottom in my marriage, and if you ask me, I'm not gonna like get mad at you, but I am gonna tell you like, I'm not sure why you need to know what I'm doing in bed, but bitch, I'm a bottom, right? Like for me, it's not horribly offensive, but I understand why it is. Like for my husband, you will never ask him that. You know what I mean? Like I'm just more open. I'm more, whatever, but it is very offensive because it is nobody's business what you like in bed. It is nobody's business what your preference is. It is nobody's business unless you want to make that if you want to make it your business and the person wants to share it with you, then have a great ball and girl, you can share some tips, right? But anyways, so he got a lot of backlash for that, and he actually just posted a I'm sorry not video, but I'm a sorry tweet that reads like this. To my LGBTQ plus fans, I'm sorry for comments on today's show. The sexualization of gay men and the grouping of tops and bottoms is a stereotype that I will be trying to unlearn. Apologies to the caller too, who I shouldn't have pressed inappropriately. Hope you guys know I'm always mean well. Like I said in my previous video, I know Ethan Klein means well, but in today's video, I just really felt like he was so far gone and he was acting so ignorant. And I love me some some teddy bear Ethan, okay? I love me some Ethan, but I was very offended because when the caller, he is guiding Ethan and making sure that Ethan learns as a fan, he was doing that. You can tell how nervous he was on the phone, and he was being so sweet and saying like, Ethan, I know you mean well, but like, you can't just assume things and you can't really ask people. And then after that whole 10-minute conversation, Ethan Klein with a smirk on his face turns around and asks this guy if he's a top or a bottom. It's sort of like what the guy said didn't matter at all. I believe his name was Matt. It didn't matter at all. He didn't care. And he did use it as a joke, and I believe, that we all should be able to be whoever we want in bed, and it shouldn't be criticized or it shouldn't be made out to a joke, Listen, I respect everyone out there. I love everybody. And like I mentioned in my previous video, I too have fallen through the rabbit hole of asking people, are you a top or a bottom? And I got called out for it by Daniel Preda, Joey Graceffa's ex. And, that was like years ago when they were still together and like they were doing a live Q&A. And I'm so grateful I got called out. So, because I learned, right? And I really do think that now Ethan Klein is going to really understand that a lot of his fans who are in the LGBTQ plus community love him and understand him, but when we are trying to educate him, don't turn around and like ignore everything we said and then ask what we are asking you not to ask. You know what I mean? Listen, it comes up in conversation if you are dating somebody, right? If a guy meets another guy and they don't meet online, so you don't write what preference you have online, but if you meet in person, that's gonna come up at some point, like, so, when I was dating and I was not married, I would never ask somebody like, are you a top or a bottom? I would ask them in a way of saying like, so in bed, are you the big spoon or the little spoon? And I know that's generalizing and whatever, but I was like 18. And that way I knew, like I kind of understood that, okay, if they say he's a big spoon, he's most likely a top. So that's the way I would do when I was like flirting and dating with guys. But it is, you know, it is different for gay guys out there, because if you're not on a dating app where you don't write, hey, my preference is this, then you're gonna have to ask the question at some point, right? But I do believe it's 2022. You know, I had a conversation with a girlfriend the other day, and you know, she was like, oh, usually bottoms are feminine and masculine are tops. And I'm like, actually, no. Like, the more I learn about the LGBTQ plus community and the more I meet people, like, I'm so grateful that we are not like generalizing and we're not like putting people in a box, because just because you're masculine doesn't mean you're top, just because you're feminine doesn't mean you're a bottom, or you're a verse. Like, it is so wonderful that everyone can just be, right? So anyways, I just wanted to put that there. But I'm proud of Ethan for writing something like that. I'm proud that he asked for forgiveness from Matt, the caller, because you guys, he was so nervous to call in, and he was so happy to call in, and he wasn't judging, and he wasn't being mean. He was being so sweet to Ethan, and Ethan turned around, and I'm sorry, but he was an asshole. I love me some Ethan. I think he's such a cute teddy bear, and I'm pretty sure that he is gonna learn from this. Like Tyra Banks said, bitch, learn from this. We were all rooting for you. I was rooting for you. Learn from this. Okay. But anyways, bitch, so what are you guys up to? Let me know. You know what I wish? I wish that this was like, I could like see you. Like, even when I go live, I can't really see who I'm talking to. I just see words. It would be so cool if I like could do a video and I could like see your guys' reactions and like hear you laugh or hear you throw shade at me or hear you be like, oh, Sebastian is such a fucking mess today. You know what I mean? It would just be so cute and so nice. But yeah, you guys, what do you think? You know, I don't know. I have a very big group of gay guys, as you know. I have a very big group of friends that are, you know, we're sort of like the married club. We're all kind of married except one, but he'll be married soon, I'm pretty sure. And you know, obviously these conversations come up and like, oh, you know, are you a top? Are you a bottom? Like, it comes up when you're in a friend group. Like, if that's something you're open and discussing. But, you know, I really do feel like my straight friends, I've actually never been asked, except a couple times, you know, from two really good girlfriends of mine who didn't understand what a top or a bottom was. And that's why, like, when I saw the Ethan thing today, I didn't, like I said before, I didn't get mad with him asking questions. I just got mad that he was so disrespectful to the caller when the caller specifically said that, you know? But anyways, I love you guys so much. Ethan, it's okay. You'll learn, you'll grow, you'll take accountability, blah, blah, blah. I love you all so much. I'm so grateful for you guys. I'm gonna go take, oh my God, wait, changing the subject radically, bitch. Do you guys know the show Elite on Netflix? Okay, it's a Spanish show from like young, I guess like teenagers or like, you know, kind of, yeah, like, I would say like 18 to 20-year-olds who are such a fucking mess. You need to watch that show, bitch, okay? It is amazing. It's in Spanish, but you can have subtitles. And I think it's dubbed in English, but I would honestly hear it like with the language and then just read the subtitles. I think it's more like real that way. So you can hear how their voices are. But if you're looking for a good watch, start from season 1. Season, I believe 4 that we're on just premiered. So definitely watch it. It is so fucking messy and so freaking cool, and like, just prepare yourself. I mean, it's not a kid-friendly show, so there is intercourse, there is use of substances, there is a lot of sex, there's a lot of drinking, there's a lot of humping, there's a lot, okay, bitch? So don't watch this with your nephews or your kids or your grandbabies. Watch this alone when you are in bed, okay? Because it's a little explicit, and if your mom walks in, she's probably gonna think you're watching porn. But it's not, I promise. It's on Netflix. It's amazing. I gotta go, you guys. I love you so much. I'm so thankful and grateful for you guys. I hope you have a fabulous, oh girl. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. I love you. Ethan, we love you, girl. Bye.